Hello again my friends, the Bungie Weekly update is back, which means more glorious Destiny info for us to sink our teeth into. So what has Bungie been up to this week? Well, quite a lot as it happens. Here's the highlights according to Bungie's community manager, Deej. Public events received enough visual love to make them worthy of being experienced once or 100 times. Player inventories became easier to manage with new icons for ordnance and new ways to rotate the implements of war in your arsenal. Internal fire teams survived scouting missions on the moon and discovered new adventures waiting on Venus and Mars. And the Ghost was given an injection of fresh personality and brand new behaviours to make him a worthy companion on your missions. So guys, Destiny is coming along nicely, and with a beta ready for an early 2014 launch, the long wait is almost over. Almost. In the meantime, let's have a closer look at Hellmouth. That's right, this week's update includes a detailed look at one of Destiny's most ominous lunar destinations. The Hellmouth has one function only, to ask of the player what lies within. The first step toward realising the Hellmouth was to create a 2D concept. The image you see here became the picture postcard for the moon, a visual blueprint from which all subsequent lunar assets have been generated. The Hellmouth is essentially a huge slice of Hive architecture. The concept art you see here conveys many different visual themes for Destiny's Hive spaces, an epic sense of scale, menace and a hefty touch of the exotic without being too alien. The opening of the Hellmouth takes these principles and expands them to a colossal scale. Now, I don't know about you guys, but I'm reminded of the Flood when I look at this image. Bungie sure does love their space zombies, as do I. The Hellmouth is a fortress cored deep into the moon. This structure was always designed to conjure up imagery associated with a medieval castle. The concept art you see here conveys many appropriate themes for the Hive, including mystery, darkness, evil, strength and militarism. The super heavy chain that you see here runs down deep into the dark dungeons beneath the fortress, imprisoning the Hive's most fearsome beasts. It's a visual anchor point for those exploring the inner sanctum of the Hive and fits right into the whole accentuated gothic air of the Hive aesthetic. In other words, it looks effing cool. Using Grognok, Destiny's awesome world creation software, Bungie was able to take the next logical step and create a 3D concept. Grognok has some incredible terrain generation tools. Creating this photorealistic image was unbelievably easy. Bungie's lead environment artist could literally sculpt the living grey model geometry, replicating pitch-perfect lunar crater patterns with great speed and finesse. This awesome Hellmouth 2D concept image is essentially a paint-over. A screenshot of the in-game geometry was taken and tweaked in Photoshop to take the whole affair to the next level. And finally, we see some of the final in-game geometry. Yes, this is an in-game screenshot. My god, Destiny's beta needs to get here soon. And remember guys, Hellmouth is just one location on the moon. Many more beckon, filled with their own reasons for you to be brave. And that concludes this week's update. Now guys, I want to ask you about Destiny's beta. I want to know which of you guys actually has a beta access code and which country you reside in. So in the comment section below, could you please type either yes or no and your country too. So for example, I type yes UK because I have a beta access code and I live in the UK. If you live in Sweden and you don't have a beta code, you type no Sweden. I just want to get an idea of which countries will be populating the beta experience. Thanks for taking part, you beautiful bastards. Thumbs up if you enjoyed the video. Subscribe for more Destiny info. Thanks for watching, you just made my day, bro. And here comes the mother chopping boom, yo! Hello again my friends, glad to see you made it beyond the boom. Click the on-screen image to hear me talk about Destiny's new game type. Apparently, Bungie's putting a new twist on an old classic. There's also a heap of other interesting Destiny news too in that video, so it's well worth checking out. Until next time, Guardians.